Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, Druid deck performed pretty well in the first game, but usually the first game is an easy one, so we'll see how well it works out. I do have a lot of stuff for the snake combo. Now, the snake combo is not the ultimate combo. It's a 7/7 for 5. Is that even really so crazy? Ventrico is like 7/6 for 5. He has a drawback, but he doesn't require anything in play. And requiring something in play is pretty big.
Malfurion versus
Another rogue. Weird.
Watch your back.
Why so
I
rogue?
must protect the wild.
If I was going second, keeping a Savage Combatant would be an easy choice, but I'm looking at Questing Adventurer is not a good starting hand guy. I think I've got to pitch this, even though it's insanely strong. It'll still be strong if I draw it later, but I want to draw some cheaper stuff. Oh my god. I need minions. I don't want this no minion crap. Oh, god damn it. This is what I worry about with all the spells. Goddamn no minion hand.
This is our time.
Ah, and my opponent got the perfect coin rogue start. I'm killing him. Yes, I could wrath him, but that cost me a valuable and flexible card. Might be something better to blow up later, whereas the trivial damage I take from killing him and not spending a card is fine. She's just doing that, and is she stabbing me with it or saving it? Saving it is more threatening, because it means she's liable to do knifey stuff. But, we're going to make her a 2/5. And if my opponent doesn't Poison Dagger, trade her guy, and kill us, then it might turn into a huge Taunt Phoenix of Doom. So that'll be fun. Indeed. Probably going to backstab, poison, stab, still have her guy. That would be annoying. Not that I would be thrilled with just what's on the poison plus what's on the board. Even losing her guy and killing this thing would still be pretty annoying because this thing is going to be strong if it lives long enough to be buffed. Get buff. Really? Runneth out of time. There's a poison, as predicted. And not psychic to predict that. She didn't use her dagger. Very annoying. Now I can't do what I wanted to do, and since my hand's not great, it's kind of sad. I can play him, but then he just gets stabbed. That sucks. That is about my only decent choice, though. Boo. You have a good play for next turn. This hand gets stronger as the game goes on. It was just a bad start. Okay, the mirror play is kind of funny. Hello. I'm almost wondering if I should have just charge killed that. I mean, then my opponent would just stab the bear, so what good would it do? 4/6 is pretty large. Probably take a 3/3 and some kind of spell. Some pretty decent spell to kill it. Just backstab would not be enough unless you were also going to front stab him and take 4. At which point you spend 2 cards and took damage. I don't know, whatever I'm doing is making her think a lot. Spider of potentially crazy beast legends, because there are a lot of beast legends. Also a lot of just generally good beasts, so it's definitely threatening. Okay. So I could swipe. That would kill one of them, damage the other. I wouldn't be able to do much else with my turn now. I could play him, play this.
I wonder.
And I don't like that. I could play him just wrath one of them, get it out of the way, and kill the other, and then this guy would still have 3 hit points, but there wouldn't be a beast left in play. There wouldn't be an enemy left in play. That's pretty good, actually.
Give me a quest.
Let's do that version. 3 damage wrath.
Job's done.
My opponent can do 3 damage to multiple things. That would suck. But that's not that easy, unless she was going to play a big weapon or a poison weapon and then throw it at me. Sneeze. Sneeze indeed.
Your magic shall not
Silence. Boo! Eviscerate. Okay. The Eviscerate at least is kind of expensive. That was pretty annoying, though. All these things I have to kill that guy are actually just too good for him. Probably going to end up swiping him. I mean, I could hit him for 2 and then Kung Fu, which would leave me with guys on the board when my opponent doesn't have guys on the board. I don't know, though. Sure as hell not starfalling him. If I ignore him and just put this out, that's not that great. I'm better off keeping my guy alive, and then... It's kind of sad, but... Board control is good. It means I'm in control. I bet you that some of those cards in her hand she is not using because she just hasn't been able to clear things out for her. Still annoying. Savage Combatant, he's awesome. 6. I was going to play him, but I'm thinking of doing this now. This guy might die from it, but eh.
Unleash them.
I am killing that thing. I like the idea of my opponent not ever having minions on the board that can attack. And now, if Savage Combatant stays alive, I can do 3 damage per Kung Fu instead of 1, which is pretty good. I've got this guy still to protect him, and the Starfall. This is an engine of death if he stays alive, because he hits for a lot too. That's a very defensive play. I like the looks of that, because it looks like not killing my army yet, maybe? I can just Kung Fu that thing. Can't Kung Fu that. I could do a 3 damage Starfall. It's kind of excessive. But keeping my army alive is really good. My army does a lot of damage. So, it doesn't really matter which way I do this. Either way, I've got to Kung Fu one of them and take the damage. Beatings. And my opponent has way more cards than I do. If she can do something drastic, she could probably recover well. But it's hard to do something that drastic with rogue cards. Like, what do you have other than Vanish that's going to get rid of a large army of things that have more than 1 hit point? If you can make your weapon big and throw it at me, that's apocalyptic. Oh, Betrayal. Oh, shoot. I got to put him in between those guys so that I don't get Betrayal Apocalypse. That's a little scary, but then what? You got another Eviscerate to kill him with? Because that would be annoying. Like, he is an engine of destruction. He is single-handedly, like, just giving me so much power. The fact that the other guy's taunt to protect him is really good. But he is worth a lot.
You love my new recipe.
Really? I'm okay with that. That makes him harder to kill. Let's see what card I draw.
Pass me that Arclight banner.
Another Starfall. I'll keep that in my pocket. I'm gonna Kung Fu your dude. Beat your face in. I hate to have everything on the table. I gotta play some Betrayal Protection. I really should have just played him in between them. It wouldn't have been so bad. But, yeah.
Engaging TC-1
That.
mental dislocation.
Okay. That'll reduce her odds of getting something better than that. I'm gonna miss him. Yeah, it was getting pretty rough for you. You just weren't finding an answer to the Savage Combatant. He was protected. I kept keeping... That game was all board control, right? She just about never had a minion that could attack. And that is so hard to dig your way out of. Don't know how often I'll be able to achieve something like that, but that is the goal. Board control until you win. It's going to be really hard against a mage to keep board control, because it's so much easier for the mage to kill all your things. This is an expensive, slow hand. Starting hand Savage Combatants. I should keep him because he's so strong, and I do have the coin, but I have no other minions that I can play early in the game, so I am actually going to pitch him. He's still really good later. This is a much better start. The Squire is slightly mage resistant. He fights 2/1s okay. It's fine.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
I think your odds of living that long are very, very slim. Mostly you're getting gnomed. But he did as well in that situation as a 3/2 would have, so it was an okay gamble on playing him that he could have been something better.
Another
I'm gonna
night
play
of crap.
Stumpatron. If my opponent plays a minion to get in its way, there's a reasonable chance I can just blow it up with Wrath. In fact, even if she played a 4-hit point minion, I could play the Gnome, coin, and still 4 damage Wrath. Or I could play him, play 2 damage Wrath and draw a card, which is pretty cool. Let's see. What happens? Is it a mirror entity? Nope. Just armor? Nope. I don't know what it is, but I'm playing some protection. You know, none of these guys are particularly large or impressive, but since my opponent doesn't have any guys out, they're looking pretty good. I think next turn I want to use that coin in case it's a counter spell. And I could potentially, if it's not a counter spell, play this guy who's pretty rough. Now, alternatively, it could be a duplicate. I really don't want to duplicate that thing. But, like, I could hit it for 3, and then, I don't even have to. I could hit it for 2 if I Wrath first. I could hit it for 4 and then Kung Fu it. That's what. Whatever I was saying was wrong, but I could try and blow it up. I don't know. I'm going to use the coin. Yeah. Thought that might be the case. Good to waste that. I am going to Kung Fu that guy now that I know he's not coming back. I'll keep my army, even though I could trade this guy and draw a card.
For the wild.
I got 5 damage out there, and they're both protected by a decent-sized taunt, even if it's a taunt that doesn't kill things. Board control is good, and these guys say board control. Protect my army of little weenies. Because 5 damage worth of weenies will wear you down. You have to pay attention to the fact that she's getting close to big apocalyptic spells.
You want it? I got it.
Now she has a much higher chance of big apocalyptic spells. And I'm going to have to trade the Panther to get rid of that guy, because he's bad news. That'll be a good investment for later. For now, so we can kill that, obviously. And then I'm going to play Druid in defense mode, of course, because I am worried about a Flame Strike soon. I don't want to get too much stuff out there that is all going to die to Flame Strike, but since he's pretty Flame Strike survivable, It's interesting. I want to have all my taunt up. Yeah, that sucks, because... Yeah. Guess what? The Flame Strike is coming. Although I could heal him. Oh, I could play this and draw a card, but then he's going to die. I'm going to heal him, even though this guy would die to the Flame Strike.
For the wild. Job done.
That's a decent use of my turn, considering that my opponent was playing as those who's going to Flame Strike. Now, it might have been a Flame Strike bluff, but even then, healing my guy back up to 6 hit points, pretty good.
What to do? What to do?
Enemy mech detected. I'm going to trade my 3/3 for him, probably, because I don't have much faith in my guy's survivability, since I think she has a Flame Strike. I'm going to play another huge taunt.
Where shall I strike?
And your Flame Strike is only going to do you so much good if you don't have any forces out there to keep attacking. One of the reasons, like, that's why Flame Strike is super strong, is because it leaves your army. Most spells that blow up minions that hard also hurt your own minions. But Flame Strike is like, if you both have a similar army, and then you Flame Strike and it kills the opposing army, you just win because you still have an army. Well, she doesn't have an army, so even if she successfully blows up all my minions, it's not getting her ahead as much, even though it would obviously help her a great deal. I don't know, though. I've got a lot of force out there. Next turn, you could shoot this guy at Flame Strike, and the other guy would still be alive. And I'm building up decent stuff in my hand. I think she's trying to wait me out now, because she probably sees the writing on the wall.
Runs out on me.
It really looks like these should be able to hit the coin. They don't. Ah. Preparing for the Flame Strike. If she doesn't have the Flame Strike, she is successfully telegraphing that she has a Flame Strike. So now she could shoot off his bubble and still kill him, so that's not as good. I do need to continue the pace of killing, though. I'm going to play him. No, I'm not, because he would still get shut down. He's not helping much. I'm going to draw the card. He kind of survives a Flame Strike. Not that well, but we're going to do it anyway. I want more stuff on the board when that Flame Strike ends, because she's been saving up minions, and I want to be able to attack them. The fact that I have this guy and a good taunt means I should be okay. Oh, that's right, you can shoot him after. That's kind of annoying. But it means you're not playing any minions, so okay. Now I'm going to rip your face off. Say goodbye to your face.
Powering up. Portals online.
She has lots of cards. She could turn this around still, but it's getting harder and harder as time goes on. Because I'm not making it easy. She has to shoot him before she can spell him if she wants to blow him up. This guy is not going to be easy to dislodge. If she played a whole bunch of minions, I could probably starfall some of them. Ah, the blizzard, it sucks.
I smell blood.
Getting annoying.
Some still for me.
For the wild.
I think we're going to save him just in case. I would really like to be able to attack with something with whatever I buff with him. That may be a mistake. Maybe I should have just played him, increase my chance of killing. But if there was a second flame strike, it'd be really bad.
I enjoy raiding.
Oh, he needs to die. Like, really needs to die. This doesn't quite kill him, that's the thing. It would kill that if I did the AoE version. Hit my opponent for 5, 6 damage. That's pretty sad. That's not doing it. I've got the hit points. I gotta kill him.
For the wild.
Now this is a tough choice. Do I play her with the extra attack, because then I could lethalize my opponent pretty easily? But it does make her way more vulnerable to stuff. On the other hand, 2-5, yeah, she's harder to kill, but she is also behind 2 levels of taunt. So if it's not a spell, it's not going to get her that well. Ah, I can't risk it. I'm going to do a 2-5. I think that's actually a circumstance I should be more aggressive, but again, I'm gun shy against a mage. She's still got the card advantage, but hit points are low. Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to cost her more effort to kill it. Don't draw more cards. I need to kill you. Alright, well. Put all that stuff on the board. Got her in Kung Fu range. She could do a lot with the Flame Strike, but she's got to do that and stop me from killing her with Kung Fu. So it's maybe game.
Let's get moving.
That's scary and all, but only if you have a thing to give taunt to stuff. You're pretty screwed. Actually, no, Cone of Cold would suck. Cone of Cold would significantly... No, it wouldn't, because then you wouldn't have a taunt. You need something to taunt to stop me from Kung Fuing you. That option is lacking. Unless you got the, if you have the Sun Fury... No, that's not it. Or not Sun... Whatever, the 2-3 that gives taunt to both sides. I've forgotten all the names of everything. Since I haven't been playing with all those cards so much. Alright. Well, 3 wins, no losses. Let's see what starts causing losses next time. Please click the like button before it clicks you. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.